Scoot over.
My hair is a mess.
Doesn't matter which side the computer's on. It's fine. Oh, and then we need to pull up the chat. Oh, just click on videos. Hello, hello. We're just getting set up really quickly. Hope you guys are all having a great night. Good evening. Ms. Leah, Megan, Ai, Addie. Welcome. Make sure you guys thumbs up before we get started. We have a couple things that we pulled up, and this video is just really a way for you guys to get to know us a little bit better.
Are you sure it's on videos?
Yeah. You're pressing F5.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hi, Brandon. So we already ate dinner. We had fried rice and dumplings.
Gyozas.
And so rather than not do a video at all, we thought we could do a fun Q&A. Is this a Q&A? Yeah. So in addition to whatever questions you guys have for us, and we're going to be pretty open book, obviously anything inappropriate, we will do that, like, oh, we didn't see your comment thing. And then we also have some questions here on our laptop that we will discuss and refer to if there's a, dead air,
I.e., yes, open book.
Are you asking if we're doing it that way or what the term means? Just double checking because I don't know. Look at you.
Oh, he's laying on the pillow.
So our first question is,
already?
How did you and Mark meet, and how long have y'all been together?
The short answer,
Yes.
we both went to UCI for college, and then
and if you guys don't know that, that's University of California, Irvine.
And 12 years.
February will be 12 years.
Yeah, we're approaching our 12-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So he's seen me at my prime time.
Which
is good.
No, we had this discussion on how the way we looked in college was not anywhere near as good as what we look like now and at our peak too. Our college photos were not, I think we both can agree that we weren't at our best. I know that sounds bad, but I'm being honest. What do you think?
12 years ago, yeah.
This was when,
Hollister.
I was wearing a lot of Aeropostale.
Yeah, and then
American Eagle.
Yeah, American Eagle.
I couldn't wear Abercrombie because their sizes were too small for me. I was a little bit heavier set than an Abercrombie model. Do you remember going to the mall and they would actually have a worker that would just stand there without their shirt on?
Yeah.
And they're just standing there? Would that make you want to go inside their store?
Do they still do that?
I don't know.
So
But great question.
Don't mind our hair. We just took a shower.
Yeah. Okay, so I asked, how old are you guys?
Guess.
Well, I think most people know. We don't need to play this guessing game. Well, we've been together for 12 years, so you guys can all guess that we're at least 12 years old.
Yes. Well, 12 years, yes. We are way past the drinking age.
Yeah. What can we do at this stage in life? Is there any perks?
Continue to save for our 401k.
That's the perks at being this age?
That's important at our age.
So I forgot how old I was.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I was Baskin Robbins, but I was like, wait, that was last year. I'm 32.
And I'm 33.
Yeah.
That sounds old. Compared to like when we have some of our viewers say, "Oh, hey, you know,
Have to go to sleep to go to class tomorrow.
Go to class tomorrow."
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not bothered by it.
Oh, hello, Fluffy.
Hi, Fluffy.
Oh wow, the
Happy
comments
early
are coming
12
in.
years. The comfort of being home. Don't worry, I look like a hobo right now. So Fluffy has this really funny saying. She says every now and then she'll go on YouTube or does a video, and she says that her hair looks like a busted can of biscuits. And like, can you imagine? Like, you know, when you do that pop thing,
It just
and then it
comes
just
out.
comes out like that. Yeah. So that's what it just reminded me of when someone said that.
We age like fine wine. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Ms. Leah said, if not, when is the date of marriage? February. Around Valentine's Day, but not Valentine's Day.
Kind of very close to our anniversary date.
Yeah. So. Hey, Cheyenne? Cheyenne or Cheyenne? Well, whatever. We love you too. Thanks for tuning in. You don't look your age. Do we act like our age, though? That's the other question. Because sometimes I feel like we act more like we're still hip and young and cool. I feel like
we're
I
like,
do that.
oh, we're tired.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, my back
That's
hurts.
you. That's not me. I'm always ready to go. I am 1 year younger, you know. Let's see. You don't look your age. Hello. Y'all ain't old. Y'all both are older than me. I'm 30. About to be 31 on Tuesday.
Happy
Right.
birthday
Yeah, on
on
Halloween.
That's right. Addie.
Okay, so Jules604, if you guys don't know, she is a close friend of ours.
Hi,
And
Julie.
she is getting on our case because I had mentioned that we have a questionnaire to fill out for the wedding. And a lot
We
of
pretty much answered them.
all of the answers were to be determined. So our wedding coordinator, I always get those two mixed up. She sent us a questionnaire on things that we need to address before the wedding. And so we started having a discussion about it. We can kind of tell you guys some of the questions, like how do you guys plan on walking down the aisle? Who's going to be in the wedding? What other questions were there that we were still like, oh, we don't know about that? Who needs to be at the rehearsal? Where is the rehearsal? Like dinner. So there's a lot of those questions. So yeah, we'll throw that back at you guys. If you guys have ideas, you can feel free to share with us. Ms. Leah says her birthday is on 13th of February. That would be a nice day. Oh yeah. I know someone that has that birthday, February 13th. So like we said, this is a Q&A, so as long as you guys have questions, we'll keep this video going. Otherwise, we will default to some of these questions that we pulled up on this blog. This is probably the third website that we landed on because the first two were very personal.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
And
that.
I was just like, we're not going to answer those questions.
Well, let's do one of the questions.
Yeah, I'll let you choose first.
Oh, we get to choose?
Yeah. Make sure you guys thumbs it up. What should our thumbs up special be? When they get to 20, we will tell them what we're dressing up as for Halloween?
Kiss on the cheek.
For who? Okay, fine. 20 and then a little kiss on the cheek, I guess.
A little affection.
Okay. This is
Since-
different.
Since we're talking about anniversary and Valentine's Day and our wedding.
Okay.
Well, Fluffy, your daughter is cool.
And a really good cook.
1984, hopefully that's... If she was born in 1984, she'll be even cooler. Because that's my year.
All right, well, we still have some questions, so we don't have to quite get to your questions yet. Megan asked, how did you decide that you wanted to do YouTube? And would you ever consider to do daily vlogs. So doing YouTube was more a spur of the moment type thing. One of our friends started really diving into YouTube and just said, "Why don't you start a channel?" And at the time, I was like, "Okay, let's just give it a go." And then it just turned into this, and I feel like something we really enjoy doing.
Yeah, and you've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's fun for me too, but with James, I think, this is his hobby that he actually, pretty much enjoy doing.
Yeah.
It's like a good hobby for you.
Yeah, I would say that, not to toot my own horn, but I just am a creative person, so I feel like this is a good way for me to express my creativity.
Well, this includes all like elements that you kind of enjoy personally. So you like ratings, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say eating first.
No, eating. Well, yeah.
What do you mean by ratings? Though?
You like to look at the Billboard chart, the K-pop chart. You like to look at things with numbers and ranking.
Yeah.
And this kind of gives you that element of like view watches and your subscription number like slowly going up.
Or I'm telling people to do thumbs up. Remember, 20, kiss on the cheek. Go. Sorry.
Yeah. So, and then you also like to be creative and create things. So, so this does that. And you like interaction and socialization, and this gives you that too.
It's a great way to socialize.
This has everything that you like.
Yeah.
So it's the perfect hobby for you.
Yeah, I would say so.
Julie, Julie, you're asking deep questions.
We're jumping ahead. We didn't finish
I
the
just
rest
saw
of
that
the
in
question.
the corner of my eye. I was like,
usually I'm the one that gets distracted more. And then the second part of that question is, would you ever consider to daily vlog? I think this is what a lot of people say is like, I don't have enough that goes on in my normal life to daily vlog. So probably not at this point in time, but we're doing a YouTube live pretty much every other day, and I didn't realize people would be interested in like finding out what we're buying for our groceries.
Yeah.
So maybe not so much daily vlogs, but maybe daily, is that a word? Every other day type of YouTube lives would be cool.
Yes.
Let's say hi to Lucas real quick.
Oh, what's up, Lucas?
Hey. All right. The next question is, who tidied up your place? It looks very clean and organized. Yeah, you should answer this one. I want to know what you say.
I do more of the actual cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Like swifting, vacuuming, really getting all the wiping the nooks and crannies, dusting, laundry, folding the laundry, dishes. But James, he does help, like if we have like a stack of mail, like he'll put that in a nice pile and then put it away, like
the division,
where it's not seen, but then it's like, then where do you put it?
Well, no, I mean, I was gonna say to the division of labor.
He takes out the trash.
I do the trash, but I'm thinking about other things like like paying the bills. I'm more like on the finance side.
Well, I feel like I've been there and done that for years because I had to live by myself early on. So
we're not trying to like say why the other person should or shouldn't. I'm just saying what I do because you made me sound like I don't do anything.
No, you do a lot.
Oh, and I cook.
Yeah, you cook.
And that's the main things. But I mean, I would say definitely Mark is the one that takes the cake in terms of like keeping our home presentable. Not too long ago, just really quick story. We had to take down our what are they called? The screens to our windows because they were going to window wash them. And I didn't tell Mark at the time, but I was secretly thinking like, if I don't say anything for long, he'll end up just doing it himself. And then he did. I came home one day and I don't know if he had a day off or I slept in or something. And then I woke up and all the screens were back in because taking the screens out was a big pain. But for that day, I remember being the one that says we have to take the screens out, even though I was really tired. And then
I'm the one who woke up to actually do it early.
Well, we both took them down.
I know, but you actually followed me.
Oh, okay. Well, what was the saying goes? To every story, there's the truth and then my side. So you have your side, I have my side.
And the truth and then your side. That's what you just said.
No, I didn't. All right, next question. Let's get to Julie's question. Do you want to have kids?
Yes, Julie.
Yes.
Can we take yours?
Did Did you see the photo?
It's all
The Bruce Lee.
yeah. The
Super cute
the yellow. She was wearing yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the water bottles.
Yeah.
So our friend Julie, not to get too detailed, but she takes these really cool photos of her newborn baby every milestone month and does something really creative with the numbers every month. So this one was related around Halloween, so that was really cool.
Sorry, I was turning on the air.
Ms. Leah Love says, will it be a big wedding or small with just family and friends?
We are hoping to stick with 100 guests. So for us, that's a nice number and intimate enough,
Mm-hmm.
but still being inclusive with the people that we enjoy being with.
Oh, and quick reminder, we're at 13 likes. If we get to 20 likes, Mark said the special unlock bonus is someone will get a kiss on the cheek.
Hanny will get a kiss on the cheek.
The butt cheeks. Fluffy says, Mark seems like the one who has to say no to frivolous purchases. That is
Thank you.
so far from the truth. No.
I'm
Truth, your side.
I'm very
No.
careful with money. I'm fiscally smart. I only get things that are nice and needed. Not wanted, but needed.
Needed? No. We're going down this road. Fluffy, that wasn't even a question. It was just more of a statement, and it's conjuring a slight disagreement. I wouldn't say frivolous. I would just say he's definitely the buyer of the two of us.
Well,
the spender.
I mean, if I don't get it, then who's gonna get it? Like,
Well, we don't have to get it.
The paper towel. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
it's like
No. Those things I'm not saying no to.
toothpaste.
It's
It's
just...
I buy stuff because we need it.
No, but I'm just trying to think. There's been a few where it's like, what's this? And it's just something so... I don't know.
You know, I do the laundry, so I want new washer and dryer already.
Yeah, I cannot take him anywhere that has like new appliances just asking for it. But we started making a list of things we would want like after the wedding's over.
Air purifier,
Air purifier.
wine fridge.
See that one, I don't know where that came from. We
need a
we
wine
went to your
fridge.
brother's place and they had one there. Did we go somewhere else and they had a wine fridge? Oh, we went to our friend's house. They had a
Yeah.
wine fridge. So
We need
one. Well, it's a need is different than wine.
We have like 20 bottles just sitting on the counter. Like
My
we need a home.
My solution was to like not be in the wine club anymore. Your solution is to get a vessel to refrigerate it.
We need to experience wine the way how it was meant to be consumed, at the right temperature.
So you see how we have this like this is why it works. I would think
It's not frivolous. It's needed.
no. All right. Samantha said, I noticed you guys have been streaming a lot more often. Do you guys enjoy the immediate interaction with us?
Yes.
No, I don't really care for it.
Especially with you, Samantha. Really.
Yeah, it's the fun part. It's totally different than when we film like our traditional mukbangs, which we will continue doing. But it's just great to be able to talk to you guys in real
Yeah,
time.
because I like to know stuff about you guys. You know,
Yeah.
with the mukbang, it's like a one-way conversation, so so it's hard to know people.
Mm-hmm. Next question. What did you guys major in college and what are y'all's professions? Well, I majored in biology.
And then I majored in history.
And just to keep my the profession short, I do marketing for a nonprofit.
And then I do, what would you call it? Management?
Operations.
Operations for a nonprofit.
Yeah. Brookie Love said...
By the way, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month in October. Oh, I should also shout out to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We share the month. So please increase awareness about domestic violence, please. Thank you.
Brookie Love says, what are your astrology signs?
We're both the same.
I was about to say the same thing.
We're twinsies.
Yeah, we're both Pisces. And there's certain aspects of our personality where I'm thinking, oh, that makes us like a Pisces. Just being like, I would say we're not
like
high.
sushi.
Well, I don't think that's a characteristic of Pisces, though. You don't read it in a horoscope that says.
What are
I feel like one of them is just more of a calming type of energy / just being able to go with the flow and.
Oh, because we're in the water.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of, and then when I think about the people that we know that are Pisces, they have that same characteristic. So if you put us in a room, we're gonna just be like, yeah, let's just do whatever. Like, not, no, we can't do that. So that's what I associate Pisces with, at least. I don't know if that's the right thing, but let's say hi.
Brookie Love is also a Pisces.
Oh, awesome. Let's say hi to 7 Lex Ferry real quick. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us. We're just doing Q&A, so you're welcome to think of questions that you can ask us. Lucas, we skipped a question. Linda said, who said I love you first?
I think you did.
Yeah. And then we made this whole hoopla about, because I remember having a conversation with you specifically saying, like, I don't want to say it until I'm ready. And then for some reason I said it maybe a few weeks later.
And I was like, are you ready?
And
because
then,
you gave me a huge lecture about not saying I love you.
Yeah, whatever. This is not going to be in the vows because it's not sounding romantic at all.
Okay.
But I do remember like saying it to you like when we were sitting in your car outside of like your partner or something.
Yeah.
At nighttime.
Yeah, never mind.
But I can borrow Audrey anytime. Red or white wine? Well,
I kind of want wine right now.
Yeah.
We kind of suggested that, but
well, we have work to do after, and I think the wine might slow us down,
like make us fall asleep.
Yeah.
It depends on the mood, but normally I like red. You can't go wrong with Pinot Noir, but I've been enjoying Caberets.
Caberets, right? Those musicals? That's really
Cabernet. Cabernet.
Just say cabs, it's safer for you. Well, I started out white and then transitioned into red.
Yeah.
And the transition to red was through Mark. I feel like a lot of times we didn't like something to start out with, but then the other person, obviously they like something, and then it's like osmosis. The other person slowly like gravitates. Like, for instance, Mark never watched Survivor before he met me, and now we watch it together religiously every week.
Yeah.
What's something that you did, and then
I first listened to K-pop, and then now you are like K-pop master, and I feel like I'm the
like he'll come home from work, and I'm doing the choreography to it, and I'm like, oh, it's just a new K-pop group that just came out. Yeah. Lucas says, I distribute air purifier by NASA. I'll give you guys a great deal. Oh.
Yes, Lucas, yes.
Hook it up. Well, I guess we can take that off the registry. By NASA. That's a pretty
heavy duty air purifier problem.
Yeah. So Mark, when you came to Fresno, what nonprofits did you visit or meet?
Good question. We long story short, it was an annual membership meeting to a statewide coalition of all domestic violence service providers, and this year's meeting was at the DoubleTree Hilton in downtown Fresno. So I got to interact and work with all these other domestic violence organizations all throughout California. And we pretty much stayed at the hotel, except for we went to this brewery. I forgot the name, but it was in downtown Fresno. It was like really 30 seconds away from... Oh, we're back.
Sorry, we're back. We didn't freeze. Oh, should we do the frozen thing? That should be our thing. Every time we freeze, we come back and we're frozen. You always snap out of it first.
Because I have a stronger willpower.
No, that's opposite.
No, it's like I snapped out of the hypnosis.
Ms. Leah asked, I was thinking about starting a mukbang channel, but as I'm researching y'all and other negative feedback is common, how do you handle it, and any advice before I start? Well, Do you want to start off with that?
Yes, it's funny because I was having a meeting with one of my staff, and she said, you know what, a good strategy, like not YouTube related, but for handling criticism or whatnot, she says, be like Teflon. Just let it slide right off of you. Just slide it off. Roll it off.
Well, I mean, since you've been in these videos, have you even read anything negative about you?
Yeah, someone said I eat too neat.
That's not.
And they don't enjoy watching when
Okay.
I'm eating because, I don't know what they said. Like I'm on a first date every time. I don't know what they said, but I will still welcome that comment, and I still like you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll answer that. My version. I think you. It sounds bad, but you kind of get bothered by it at first, and then maybe you do become Teflon, and you just like, oh, like whatever. I also think of it as like the more hate comments you get, that means you're growing and you're getting more popular, and you're expanding the number of people that are watching you, and therefore you're going to be bound to run into people that are obviously not going to like it as much.
So that's a good sign.
That's a positive. So I mean, I would focus on the people that are very nice, like you guys, tuning in.
What's the saying goes, like, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah. So you know what? They're going to be a view for that video. They might be a thumbs down, but they still gave you a view for that YouTube video that you posted. So I would say that, and then as far as advice goes, I actually have another video related to how to start like a mukbang channel. So you're welcome to check that out after this live. It's somewhere on my page, probably about a year ago.
And let us know when you do start. We'll subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll
eat together.
We'll be your supporter.
Orange County Gal says, give some belly rubs to Hedu.
Hi.
Hopefully you're still there. I'm not sure. Hedu ran away, so we're not able to do that right now. Mahal Kita means I love you, just sharing. Okay.
Mahal kita.
Samantha says, what are your favorite mixed drinks?
Depends on my mood.
Oh.
Depends on my mood.
Free drinks.
Manhattans are good. But lately, I've been drinking a lot of dirty martinis.
Is that considered a mixed drink?
It's a cocktail.
I don't know.
Any cocktail I consider mixed drink. Greyhound is also a nice choice if I want something more refreshing. Yeah.
Lately, because it's been summer, I've been wanting more refreshing things. So like mojitos, Moscow mules, vodka Collins, like just like light and fresh, I guess.
I kind of want to drink right now.
Let's do a quick hello to everyone that just joined. Hi, Tiffany.
Oh.
And Kayla. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Jojo Buendia. Kind of sounds like Bueno Dia, like good day.
Buendia.
Buendia.
I love that.
Welcome. All right, let's see. If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be?
Visit.
That's hard.
I like interesting places. Like I wouldn't really want to go at the end of the day, but like North Korea, because it's so like forbidden and like secretive. I'm just really curious. I saw something on like a Facebook video. There's a brunch cafe in a country in Africa where you're on like on the third floor of a building, and then your table is next to an open window. So as you're enjoying brunch with coffee or whatever, the giraffe comes and puts his or her head through the window and eats brunch with you.
Not your brunch though, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I love giraffes, but if they're gonna eat my food, then no, keep that window closed.
I'll be like, take my food, come again. That would be so nice. Africa safari trip. I don't think I really answered that question though, right? What about you?
I mean, that's hard. I guess right now, like this moment in time, I would just want to go somewhere where There's it's not too hot. There's a beach, and I can drink something out of
we
a
haven't
coconut.
done any resorty
Yeah,
relaxing trip.
I want a resorty like all
I mean,
like
we
frou
went to
frou.
we went to Dana Point a couple of weeks ago, but it's not like the Caribbean. So.
Yeah, and we had to walk everywhere.
St. Thomas. Maybe an all-inclusive resort.
Yeah,
Cancun.
no, that's what I would want. Seven Lex Ferry says, I'm interested in relocating to California. Which city would you recommend for a newcomer?
Where are you from?
Yeah. And what kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Do you want to be in like a very busy city? Are you thinking of suburbs? Do you have kids that you want to raise in a good school district? There's a lot of factors.
Yeah,
I think we're getting pretty deep, but there's a lot of choices.
I mean, Orange County is a good like starter, but if you want a little bit more like hustle and bustle, San Diego I feel like is a good combination of LA and Orange County.
I would say probably San Diego would be where I would recommend first, if anything, because the housing here in Orange County is not. I don't know how it is in San Diego, but I just feel like here.
There was an article by OC Register that just came out a couple of days ago that there's a record high on the median home prices in Orange County exceeded $700,000. The median. That's too much.
It kind of sounds like we're news broadcasters. We'll be right back. What's the next question? Oh.
I'm all for white wine. Yes, Lucas. White wine, especially during the summer heat, and it's super hot lately. It's like over 100 degrees here.
Yeah.
White wine is really good.
Oh, Jacqueline's watching.
Oh, hey, Jacqueline. White wine. I like Gewürztraminer.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say gray wine. I was like, what's gray wine?
Gewürztraminer.
Girls are meaner.
Girls are meaner.
But yeah.
What's up, Jacqueline? We haven't seen you on YouTube Live.
She's popped in here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to say she was also present / commented when we did the Neti Pot video.
Oh. How's Anthony?
Good night. Alright, let's see. Capricorn here. What are some characteristics of Capricorn, Fluffy? Let us know. I really don't. I mean, I feel like I don't know many other signs. I want to take John on a trip there. If I come down there, will y'all hang out with me for the day when y'all ain't too busy? Oh, yeah, we could show you around.
And eat food?
Seven Lex Ferry says, no children, recently graduated from college, seeking employment in the technology field.
Ooh.
Very awesome. Well, technology field, I mean, Orange County is getting up there in terms of...
it's growing.
It's growing in terms of IT, but then Northern California has a huge...
Like San Jose area.
San Jose, Silicon Valley, that area. But the housing up there is not any better, so it kind of just depends. How's the weather in February? Because I have heat sensitivity, I don't want to pass out. February's, I think it's still... You know what? California is just... It's just warm year-round.
But, fortunately, it's dry heat. So, for me, that's a little bit better than, like, humidity heat.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not... It's like desert heat. Like, it's dry.
Yeah. Orange County Gossip, there's a unit available for sale on the 500 side.
Yes,
oh.
We saw the listing. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. You should buy your second home there.
Fluffy says, see, if you had a wine fridge, it would be chilled and ready to go. You know what?
We have a couple of white wine in the fridge.
Yeah. But I'm starting to believe that Fluffy...
Is a white wine drinker?
No, is also someone that likes to buy frivolous things and is supporting you. Is that true?
No, not frivolous. Smart.
Awesome.
Oh, we were able to get through all those comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Walter. We're just doing a Q&A, so thanks for joining, and we're doing great. You guys have been asking some great questions. Keep those questions coming so we don't need to answer these random questions that, I mean...
like, what gives you butterflies? Me.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You're the one who found these questions.
Well, it was just more of a backup, but then you guys came in and saved the day by asking really good questions that
Yes, please ask.
didn't require us to pull up this random website. Do we have any silent viewers out there? You don't need to ask us questions, but if you are there,
Just say hi.
yeah, just say hello, and we won't bother you anymore. I love watching the live feeds. Y'all fit so perfectly together. Brandon, you're not. I wouldn't consider you a silent viewer, right?
You are a MIA viewer.
Oh, so we have a Luke in here and a Lucas.
Oh, hey. That's cool. It's like Mark and Marcus.
Or James and Jimmy.
I mean, Mark and Marcus is more...
James and Jameson.
James and Jameson.
BL Meyer. Hi, Isela Para. Hello. Well, thank you guys. It means a lot that you guys are watching us answer these random questions. And if you do feel inclined,
Yeah.
ask us a question.
And we're not that interesting people, so
Yeah.
thanks for...
So Lucas says, I'm the 20th like, do it.
Oh, we are at
Yeah, we're
20
at 20
likes
likes.
already. I didn't even pay attention.
All right. So you suggested it, so I should be getting the one on the cheek. Fine, rock, paper, scissors, and then the winner
Chooses. Yeah,
chooses what happens?
Yeah.
2 out of 3?
sure. Paper, rock, paper, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, scissors. Oh,
2 out of 3, 2 out of
okay.
3.
Paper, rock, scissors. Scissors. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, you're turning red. Thank you guys for getting us to 22 likes. Maybe we should do something for 30. If we get to 30, we will tell you guys what we're dressing up as for Halloween.
Okay.
It's a good one, and you guys will see us in our costume for a video later on. Hi, Adversities. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome.
Oh,
I'm 21
Adversity's
like.
on.
Big Bite ASMR. Hi. Walter, we have not checked our P.O. box lately, but you let us know when to go by there. But I guess we can make a trip out there next week.
Once a week, maybe tomorrow. or
Maybe like every
Saturday.
Friday or something.
Or-
Nina!
Happy belated.
We are ready to... Oh, we have your package. But
Oh,
that's...
yeah.
Yeah.
We had
We'll
it
get
for
that
a
to you
while.
tomorrow. Oh, actually, Nina, before we get to your question, we were just talking about like how we wish we had the conversation starters that Nina has for this
Yeah.
video, because we're like, who would
She
know
was like,
good
should we-
thought-provoking questions? And we're like, oh, well, Nina always asks those good, deep
I was
questions.
like, should we go borrow them?
But next time, yeah,
Yeah,
next
next
time.
time.
But it's just funny that you like popped in. So we'll get to your question in a second, but up above, B.L. Meyer says, what are your favorite hobbies?
Well, we just talked about YouTubing as a hobby.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't answer this question for myself.
Yeah.
I get into things and then I drop it, like sewing pockets.
Except
on
for me.
t-shirts. Yeah.
I'm the lasting testament to that. But yeah, you're right. You have phases. You just like a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I don't think you jump around to like figure out a passion. It's just that's what you feel like at that time. But sorry, I totally interrupted because he got into this phase where he did like sewing on pockets on these t-shirts, and right when I had requested one, he fell off the face of the earth with that hobby, and the sewing machine is like, where? Is it in the garage? Is it in our storage? Like,
It's
where
in the
is the
garage.
sewing machine? I want a cute t-shirt with a pocket that doesn't match the shirt. For Christmas, can I get one of those?
Okay.
That's what I want for Christmas this year. We have to be kind of practical with our Christmas gifts this year. I mean, technically we've always been, but I think even more so this
Yeah,
year.
last year we got ourselves bar stools.
That was what we considered.
No,
that was 2 years ago. What was considered our last year Christmas gift? Just going on vacation.
Vegas?
Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah.
Onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind. Yesterday was my daughter's 4th birthday. She passed away December 21st. So watching this live feed is keeping my mind off thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about that. Well, you know what? Any way that we're able to make your day better, we're happy to do that for you. So, you know, even you taking the time to message something that personal to us, it just, you know, we're grateful that us just talking about random things is helping you keep your mind off things. So, anytime. Guys, don't be embarrassed. That's true love. That's true love. I'm not embarrassed, but you were.
Not anymore.
In general, though, we are not PDA people at all.
Look how much space we have
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah,
We could
someone
fit
else
another
can sit
person.
here,
Stop being in my head.
right? So, I think it's just been ingrained in us, and therefore we just,
Oh, yeah.
just stopped that.
We're very comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
He's very comfortable around me, if you know what I mean by that.
I don't think they do, and you don't need to interpret that. All right, we have a question about whether we have any superstitions.
Not too superstitious, but one thing that I always do, and I don't know why I still do it, I really don't, is every time we drive through a tunnel, I don't even know if you know that I still do this or not.
Yeah, you do it,
But
because
I
you say
hold-
do it with me. And I'm like,
I hold in my breath and just make a wish. And I hate the ones where it's kind of trafficy. Like, hurry and go, I want to breathe.
I felt like there was one where the tunnel was extra long, and I didn't make it.
Yeah. But I still do it. I don't know why I still do it. It's like a tradition now.
Yeah.
It became a tradition. And there was a cartoon or a movie where they did that when I was growing up, when I was a kid, and since then. How about you?
I guess mine relates to like gambling. So if I'm at a table where someone looks unpleasant about dealing me cards, then I leave. Like I just don't want. Well, I don't leave because there's been occasions where I learned the hard way that they're not in a good mood, and then I just feel like they give me bad luck. So that's probably the closest thing in terms of superstition. Like I don't believe in like putting an umbrella in the house or walking under a ladder. Like those are more of like the traditional superstitions I've heard of. Mine is just more related around people's energy and like avoid that so you don't absorb it. Yeah. Really good question. I never even thought about. I'm sure we have other superstitions that we don't even think about. Oh, like, well, is that a superstition or a myth? Like not sleeping with the fan on. Korean people think you'll die. That's a myth, right? Not a superstition. Like what makes it a superstition?
For Korean people, is a superstition. If it was a myth, then they wouldn't do it.
Oh. You know, I'm gonna totally be looking up definition of myth and superstition later, but we won't do that right now. Hug Hanu for me. He was just right here.
Oh, where'd he go? We will when he gets back.
We like to capture him. B.L. Meyer said, any crafts?
Witchcraft. Was it light as a feather, stiff as a board?
I never did that.
But it's from that movie.
Yeah, I know, but I never did it. It sounds like you actually did it. I could tell. I can even imagine which friends were involved with that whole thing. But no, seriously, crafts. Not that witchcraft isn't a serious craft, but I mean crafts in the context that I'm imagining you're asking.
Like, if I'm in two phases, then I will do craft.
So, when we first met, Mark, when we were in a fraternity, you make like a family tree, and it's supposed to represent like all of the people that came before you, and then you're supposed to give it to your little, which is kind of like your child in the fraternity. And Mark had this brilliant idea to do a very elaborate, most people wrote it on like, I don't know, like paper or like a trash can or like just very simple. But Mark decided to do like this very complex like origami family tree. And I was just like, this guy is...
But that was the easy one. The other one...
What was the other one?
I had
The
two
Play-Doh?
littles.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to do like both of them the same thing. So the
Yeah.
other one was clay, and then I had to bake them.
Yeah.
But then you have to put each small piece for the eyeballs and the hair, different clay color.
Yeah. So that means you're doing our cake topper, right? You have experience already.
Now I'm like, we could just buy it.
Yeah. So in terms of crafts, we don't really do it as much as probably we should. I mean,
yeah, I used to do like those, 1,000 origami swans, stars,
Yeah.
origami stars.
Every time we go out to eat, and there's the paper chopsticks he makes, like a little swan that you put your little chopsticks on. We should do a mukbang where you actually get to show people how to do that. That'd be really fun. Have either of you experienced anything supernatural? Okay, well, I'm sure people want to know.
I think I told you this.
Mhm.
Several years ago, I was sleeping and then I totally felt my body leaving my body, and then I could actually feel like I'm rising up, and then I'm like, oh, I'm dying. Like I remember thinking that I was like, oh, I'm actually dying, and then I snapped out, and then I went back to my body. Is that weird?
And you know what's funny is I feel like that's a common thing that people experience. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what causes that.
I know.
Yeah, I can't think I've experienced anything supernatural before. Alright, 7 Lex Fairy says, I'm a new YouTuber. You mentioned you would check out some mukbangs from other YouTubers. I recently did a Popeye's Chicken mukbang. Excellent. Please check it out. Your Popeye's Chicken mukbang was cool. Awesome, yeah.
And I'll subscribe.
Send us the link, because the problem with YouTube Live is they won't save this chat. So unless we have it somewhere, I think you can message people.
Or leave a comment on our Popeye mukbang so we can click on it. Yeah.
Walter says, guys, you guys have to get used to it because you guys are going to be one and you guys are going to finish each other's sentences. Walter, it's not that we don't know how to do it. It's just we prefer not to show that side of us.
I think it's because we grew up in a time period where we didn't want to show public affection because we were concerned about how other people might react to it, but it's been more open these days.
Yes, that's exactly why. I think we were just ingrained in trying not to offend people because we ultimately don't know what their viewpoints were.
Yeah,
and we were just sensitive to that.
As recent as back then, it was more like taboo than it is now.
And that's why I feel like that's one of the reasons why we really enjoy doing YouTube, because we just get to be ourselves. I mean, I felt like there was a chunk of my life where I was like not 100% myself. I mean, I was pretty much myself, but there were aspects of it, ourselves that we didn't let out there. So if any of you are watching and that resonates with you, just know it'll get better.
It will get better.
It
That's actually a
will.
slogan of the Trevor Project.
Yeah. So Walter does the same thing, but also when he drives over a bridge.
Oh, so you get double the wish come true.
Yeah.
That's smart. You're smarter than me.
What is your guys' pet peeves? Ooh. Mark has a lot more than I do.
I mean,
Get us to 30 likes and we will tell you guys what our Halloween costume is.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can start with your pet peeves.
Do we want to share it?
I mean...
Yeah.
Like, what's your reservation? Tell me first and I'll screen it.
Well, just because it's a pet peeve doesn't mean that I don't like the person or anything, right? If anyone out there does it.
Yeah. I mean, pet peeves, people won't take it personal. So if you do any of this, like, it's fine. We're not going to, like, not like you. It's just a pet peeve. It's just something you don't enjoy.
I feel like I have a lot that...
well, just pinpoint one because you can tell which one of us is more high maintenance. The way you even just said that right now is I have a lot of pet peeves. It's just like, oh.
I think pet peeve is a wrong word.
Annoyances? Things that bother you? Those are all synonyms. Well, just pinpoint one or two. You don't have to go down a laundry list of everything that, like, bothers you, though.
When I was in high school, I didn't like this guy that sat behind me and drumming his desk.
Okay.
And I feel like the vibration that bothered me.
Yeah. So to go along with
Okay.
that makes sense because sometimes when we're out in public, I have a habit, and I think I've gotten better, but I'll shake my
Oh,
leg,
yeah.
and then Mark is usually like, he'll ignore it for a little while, but then once I hit like it hits the tipping point, he'll like grab my leg and
But not in a rude way.
No, never.
I do this to remind
Yeah,
you,
no.
but then sometimes you get mad at me for doing it.
yeah, I don't know what it is, like why I even do it. Like I don't know if it's releasing like stress or energy or whatever, but
You're burning calories.
I feel like that drumming thing is tied to the shaking vibration thing. Okay, and then what else? Is there anything else? This is very interesting.
Why don't you go now?
Oh, it's hard. Pet peeve.
What do I do that you hate?
What do you do?
I don't like when there's a lot of sounds going on
Yeah.
when you're trying to pay attention. Like when the TV's on and then you're watching YouTube and then I'm watching like just a lot of like
Noise.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of anything that you do.
I
that's a
do
pet
like
peeve,
to
but then-
sleep to television, and I'm not sure that you like that.
See, I don't
or
know if
I
that's
wake
a-
up to new like the first thing I do waking up is I turn on the TV, and
So-
you don't like that.
So for some reason that doesn't fall into the category of pet peeve for me because that's just something that you need in order to survive. And I feel like I can't step in and say don't do that. And okay, now this is actually bringing up a funny story. So we had a conversation about like Mark, you don't need to like have the TV on to wake up. But then I take a step back and I think, well, Mark is the one that's taking Handy out in the morning. So whatever he needs to do
To wake up.
to get that situation squared away, I should not say anything about it.
Oh.
That's how I kind of reason with myself. Like I have no place in saying, and if it really bothers me, I'll go sleep in the other room. And it hasn't gotten to that point. So we sleep in the same bed, blah blah. You guys don't need to know all the details. But what's funny is the one day I told him like, oh, like don't play the news. I think it was specifically the news. Like he could play anything else, but he picked I Love Lucy that morning, and it happened to be the episode where she kept doing that, like the crying or screaming. Sorry if that was really high pitched, but I was just really passionate because it sounded really bad.
And you're like,
I
go
was
back
just
to the news.
Go back to the news. Like I don't care. Like just so it's just the one day you decide to mix up the routine, and then it just like backfired like 10 times. But again, I don't consider that a pet peeve. I think we've addressed the pet peeve question quite well. Yeah.
We can circle back to that question if we run out.
Yeah. Addie said, "What do you like to do for fun?"
What we would like to do is, do more active things like go hiking or, paddleboarding. I don't know, but we just don't really do that.
I like playing board games and eating. Yeah, those are my two things I like to do for fun. And taking pictures of like new places. Like that's always fun for me. So I'm from New Orleans, so there was a lot of voodoo that went on. Marie Laveau, which was the voodoo queen, had to be buried between 2 or 3 St. Louis cemeteries. That kind of sounds creepy. Wait, why would she have to be buried between 2 or 3 of them? Her spirit kept coming back. Did I read that right? Is she
She
here right
was
now?
the voodoo queen.
I don't want to make fun of her. She might do something. to
Oh
us.
my gosh, I recently read, like, voodoo dolls are not supposed to be evil.
Oh.
Like, traditionally, they were used to help heal.
Isela Para, hopefully you're still there. Sorry, we're getting to these questions that you guys are asking
we'll be
really
quick,
great.
we'll be quick.
Who are your favorite YouTubers? You always say the same thing. James Lee.
James Lee. I like to watch Englishmen.
So I didn't really care for it, but then the other day we started watching a few, and I was like, they're really funny. I should give them more credit. My favorite YouTubers, if you guys go to my channel page, they're listed on the right side, and then there's a handful of other ones that I think are fantastic. But most of the ones I watch are mukbang related. That's kind of my thing. Seven Lex Fairy says, any advice on how to grow a successful channel? I enjoy watching your channel, and I'm new to the whole YouTube and mukbang thing. If you don't mind, please give me some suggestions and pointers. Well, Mark, here's about all the videos that I watch about growing a channel, and I want to see if you paid attention to any of those things. So what are some tips that you can give Seven Lex Fairy?
Have a creative thumbnail.
Yeah. Have a creative thumbnail, great energy in the video. If it's a mukbang, make sure you show the food, make sure you make the food look good, connect with your audience. So if they leave a comment, make sure you give them a heart, make sure you comment back, being consistent with your postings, finding other channels that you want to, I wouldn't say copycat, but just get inspiration from. So fortunately for us, we've grown because I want to say our videos have been being suggested videos for other bigger YouTubers. So, that's been helping us get more exposure. I think a lot of you, maybe not in this specific chat, but there's been a number of you that have followed us after seeing like a Jollibee video, for instance, or a King Crab Leg video. So just figuring out what it is that people want to watch and then creating videos around that, I think would definitely help you get on the path of being a successful channel.
Really, just be yourself and don't be worried about like not being successful right away, because this guy right here was like, oh, my channel's not growing as fast as I want, so he would get sad. But I'm like, just you enjoy making the video, so just concentrate on doing what you like doing, and out of nowhere, you start meeting your like 1,000 subscriber mark or your goal, and then 2,000 subscriber goal. So it just kind of happens naturally. Don't wait for it, I guess.
Yeah, don't give up. You'll make videos where, to be honest, like 50 people will watch it, but you kind of just have to get through some of those to get to the ones that will kind of help skyrocket your channel. So and you're more than welcome to just shoot us a comment anytime you are needing help or suggestions.
Well, you used to do you still do some collaborations.
Yeah,
there's another way.
Yeah, collaborate with other mukbangers. Usually when they have similar subscriber counts and similar views, that's usually a greater audience to target, just because you're more likely to pick up on someone that is like willing to like watch your videos. Megan says that she's steering clear of haunted plantations and cemetery tours. Yeah, I wouldn't go there either. I hate when people do not put things away after getting them out.
Me too.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very common pet peeve about people at the gym. Like people that use weights and then they don't put them away. I remember someone said at my old work, they don't like it when someone doesn't zero out the microwave after using it.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. I always have to clear it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, there are some things that I'm bad at putting away, and there's some things that you are bad at putting away, but then it kind of works.
Yeah. Well, so for me, I would say clothes.
Yeah, you don't.
What's your bad thing of putting away? A frivolous purchase, and then you're trying to return it, and then you never return it. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was like, there are things like sometimes.
I want a fidget.
I don't want a fidget.
Yeah. You did give me a fidget spinner, but
like you leave your combs out.
Oh, okay, I'll start putting those
and then
away.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Things like that, but it doesn't really bother me because I just do it.
I'm looking at what you don't put away, but we don't need to share.
Well, because if I want to reuse stuff, then I wouldn't put it away. I don't want to be wasteful.
My pet peeve is waiting on people to answer.
Oh, sorry. That took us a while for us to get to that.
Well, it wasn't a question, and we answered Walter's question at full length about a pet peeve. So I hope you're satisfied.
Not being quick enough. Oh no, we're so sorry.
Samantha says, do you guys ever plan on relocating to another place, out of country, different state, another city?
We could always teach English in Korea.
Yeah. Hachima.
or Japan or whatever.
Arigato. We weren't serious about it, but there was a point in time when we were like, let's just go off the grid and get like a tiny home in the middle of nowhere. But I think that would get, for us, old pretty quick. That's my opinion, at least. There's even less space to put away stuff. So if everything stays out, we won't have any room. Patty mentioned she likes to camp, play cards, board games, and dancing. Those are all fun.
We like to do all those too, dancing.
Oh, so yeah, Megan confirmed she was buried in multiple places because they didn't want her to haunt anyone.
So, do people know where she's like actually buried at?
I don't know. Walter said voodoo is a touchy subject. It's like religion and politics. Never thought about it that way. Marie Laveau used them for evil, so in New Orleans they aren't something you want on you or in your house. And then Samantha.
I want to look up Marie Laveau.
I don't want to look her up. She might come through our computer.
Okay, let's not.
Samantha said she had Jollibee today. They have flavored fries right now. Sour cream and onion and a cheese one. I think they might be limited though. There's like this weird like twitching thing
I think
going
it's because
on.
our notification for our text messages
Oh,
is
it's
coming.
But isn't it? It's like the timing is like scary because we're talking about Marie Laveau and then it's like looking like paranormal. Oh, there's no
No, I was really getting freaked out because James is getting these text messages from his family right now, but then right before the notification pops up, it blurs out the screen.
Yeah.
And it does look very paranormal.
Yeah. So when we went to Jollibee, they just have fries, and then did they have garlic fries? No,
Can't remember.
I don't know, but I'm ready for another Jollibee trip soon because we
pancit.
never get the
Spicy.
spicy fried chicken. Never comes every time we order it. People are like, "Oh, they're supposed to have a flag on it." I was like, "There's no flag on this."
I want the mango peach pie.
Yeah,
That was good.
I want the fried chicken. Let's see. Well, let's say hi to Anna Kimura real quick. Hi, Anna. You're from Japan, if I remember correctly. You joined us last time, I think.
Anna from Japan.
Yeah. And Megan is giving us the whereabouts of Marie. You guys had a choice to live outside of the United States. Where would you live? Probably.
Well, I'm okay with living in Korea because I lived there for 6 months, so I feel like I could survive there.
And then I would probably live there as well because that's where you are. Michael Peck says, "Halo halo from Jollibee all the way." Yes, however, we did not eat the halo halo the correct way the first time, or I didn't. So next time I will get the halo halo and make sure to mix it, because I think halo means mix. It even tells you what to do.
I really enjoyed the pancit.
Pancit palabok.
Pancit palabok.
Yeah. Oh well, I hope you are enjoying your day off.
Friday is Friday for you?
Samantha said, "I actually tried that too today. It's good, but definitely spicy for me at least, and I'm usually okay with spicy foods."
Samantha, do you want to try the Satan's toe with us?
Megan said that she did her senior project on Marie.
No wonder you know so
French
much about
Yeah,
her.
I was gonna say. I just thought everyone from New Orleans would know.
Yeah.
Do you two clean the house together, or does one of them? Why does this keep coming up?
We just talked about this maybe 20.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time at first. It's because it just makes me look bad. Mark does mainly the cleaning. I do mainly the cooking. But I can attest that the cleaning is more difficult than the cooking. Because mine requires you to clean no matter what. So it's like even more cleaning. Yeah. My pet peeve is when someone puts a dish in the sink after you got done doing the dishes. Yeah. What?
But you've been very.
I've been no.
You've been very mindful.
If
now.
you're about to call me out, this live is gonna go off the air.
No,
because
I'm complimenting.
No, I
I'm
know.
encouraging you. You've
I
been
know.
very
I'm
mindful.
just being dramatic
lately.
because there was a turning point where I don't remember. Like after we finished eating, I just assumed my position on the couch right here, and there was still all these dishes out. And then you would wash the dishes, and then you would not realize that I was using a pan on the stove, and then you would like dry your hands, put everything away, and you're done, and you walk away. And then I'm like, hey.
Because I even wiped down the sink
Yeah.
afterwards and rinse out the sponge with all the soap out.
So now what I do is I pretty much throw everything in the sink. That way that doesn't happen. But I also sometimes get a sense of like, you're not mean about it, but I can feel like this energy radiating from you when something else is added to the pile. Like, oh, like another one? But you don't say it every time. Sometimes you say it.
I'm allowed to have a personal reaction.
No, I didn't say that.
Adding more work to the, the sink.
So what I've done in the past is I try to like use one pan for the entire meal.
Oh, that's another change that you made that I really appreciate. Because in the beginning, I feel like you used like 20 spoons.
20 tasting spoons because my own saliva I didn't want to even like.
I'm like, you could just use this one spoon.
Yeah. But there was one time when I tried to use a knife that was not the knife that I should have used for what I was cutting and almost cut my finger off.
No,
then I was like, I don't care. Like for that, I will
that
use
you
the
need
knife
to be
I use.
careful. Yeah.
Yeah. So, bet you guys get scolded by all the Filipinos that watch that video. Yep.
No,
you do not mess with
scolded. They
advise.
They advise and instruct us. They're teaching us.
Yeah.
Pangako sa'yo.
Anna says, nice to see you. I was a very bad devil at the Halloween party at school, and I think the parents don't like it because I'm wearing red lipstick. Maybe Mark's suggestion is good. Superheroes.
Oh.
Yeah, because she was asking for suggestions for the kids, right?
Mm-hmm. Red lipstick is sexy. I endorse it.
One more like, if you guys haven't liked this video yet, and we will share what we're doing for our Halloween costume.
What we're wearing.
But I have two costumes. Are you wearing something different for work?
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, so I have two costumes, and we'll mention the ones that we are doing. You guys earlier mentioned K-pop. Who are some of your favorite K-pop artists, and have you attended a K-Con event or lived abroad?
He wants to go to K-Con
resided in
so
Jinhae.
much.
Have you been to Jinhae, South Korea, for 2 years? It was amazing. Well,
Jinhae sounds like it's on the south side, but please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and before I start talking about myself, I want to know which K-pop groups you like and follow. But my favorite K-pop artists are Girls' Generation. I like Twice right now. Blackpink. Mark loves Jung-hwa.
Mm-hmm.
She's like the Korean Madonna. I mean, I love all the girl groups. Like, that's just my thing. Oh, but I actually like 101, which is the group that formed. It was like a reality show.
They're coming out in November because I read an article about Jung-hwa coming out, and they said 101 and all these other people are coming out.
So.
And I like, what's his name? The guy from Shiny.
Taemin.
I like his new song.
Yeah, you were watching it like on repeat yesterday. And I've always wanted, like Mark mentioned, always wanted to do some kind of K-pop thing. But now that my favorite girl group isn't complete, like I just don't know if I would be able to like go to one of those anymore.
Was very sad.
Sad, devastated, but also just longing for the good old days.
That's what I say because I grew up with K-pop in the early 90s, and I say that all the time when I listen to stuff now. Oh, the good old days.
And it got to the point where one of their concepts, Girls' Generation, they had a naval military something concept. And in that year, somehow I convinced my group of college friends to dress up as that. And it was they were thinking, oh, that's a cool theme, and we went to
But you had-
Vegas.
but you
But
had a
my
motive.
my motive was like, oh,
You
like,
wanted to be it.
I'm in Sonia shit right now. I'm a Girls' Generation member because I'm wearing this
One of the
naval
group shot we
uniform.
did, like we even like stood in position like them, and you're
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah. So I'm sneaky, I guess. Do you believe in UFOs?
I don't not believe them. Like,
Yeah, you don't believe in them, but you don't not believe in them. Yeah, if I see one, then I'll believe in it. But right now, I just don't know if they are or not, if that makes sense. James and Mark, favorite movies. Well, Mark, I would say Sister Act.
Sister Act is
Closer.
one. Closer. Chicago, the musical,
Yeah.
in the movie adaptation of it.
Yeah. What are my favorite movies?
Mean Girls.
And
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap. Are you?
Oh, Friday. No.
No. I don't like the. I mean, I didn't mind those movies, but they're not like my favorite. Is it
Oh,
'cause-
White Chicks.
Yeah. Mean Girls and White Chicks. Those are easy movies to remember. You can tell what my movie taste is like. You're a little bit more sophisticated with your movie taste, I guess. Closer.
Have you seen Closer yet?
No, I think you played it one time in my apartment and we fell asleep.
Even Demolition Man was good.
I like Speed. Do you like Japanese anime?
I used to read a lot of mangas when I was in middle school.
I wasn't really ever into anime if I think about it.
I always tried to draw them.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon. Tuxedo Mask.
Walter says, who's more mechanically inclined? I mean, if something's broken, who's the one to fix it?
So we're both not handy, but I tend to do more of the like assembling stuff.
Assembly.
Assembling stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are more assembly focused. There's nothing much more to it than that.
But I'm not handy at all.
I'm more of the assistant, so if he's putting together something, I'll be like, he'll hand me the instructions and be like, what does it say to do next, or what piece, blah blah blah. But you're still the one that executes.
Yeah, and if there's something that I want to troubleshoot and fixing, I'll try to. But for example, we wanted to hang our TV on the wall, and then it's a 60-inch TV. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Let's just find someone and pay $150 for them to do it. Like that, I'm okay with doing.
And then when he came over and he did it, we were thinking to ourselves, we dodged a bullet because he ran into issues with the wiring and everything. So that could have been a hot mess.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we invested in getting someone else to do it. And it's still hung up on the wall. Can you imagine we doing it? And then I just would feel unsettled the entire time. Like,
if it fell,
it might fall.
Oh my
it
gosh.
just might fall. Do you guys like scary movies, romantic drama, or action?
The funny thing is, growing up, I love scary movies, but now we both can't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind scary movies. I don't think I could do gory movies, but I could do scary movies. Like
I can't do gory.
Yeah, a couple of those Korean scary movies that's not gory. Like those are fun to watch.
Yeah.
The Tale of Two Sisters was always a good one.
Yeah. But I mean, if you had to pinpoint your earlier you said, Closer. That's a drama. But then Sister Act's a comedy. I guess I'm a comedy person. Like I also like Bridesmaid.
Oh yeah.
Bring It On. I like cheesy teeny bopper comedies. Would you guys ever be interested in trying Filipino street food here in the States, or at least something as close as possible you can get here? If so, I have a great suggestion. We are open to it. We are still in the process of setting up a boodle fight mukbang.
Yeah.
But we just need to coordinate that.
Logistics of it.
So, I mean, that should be fun. Parent Trap was great. Wild Chicago Mark with Renee Zellweger.
Yes, but actually like Catherine Zeta-Jones character more
Yeah.
in that movie.
White Chicks classic, you know it. Oh, James likes Speed, the movie.
Yeah, Speed is a good movie. Not Speed 2 though.
Yeah. Cruise Control. I love scary movies. My favorite movies are Friday the 13th, Jason Friday. Oh my god, those are all scary movies.
Those are all classics too.
Who has the green thumb in the family? Me. And it's not by like an overwhelming margin. It's just because Mark doesn't do the green stuff.
But I add the little Miracle Grow sticks in it that helps it survive. You just water it. So it's a joint effort.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say you have the green thumb though.
No, I'm not saying I have no.
My plants are all alive at work still. And it's been well over a year and a half. And before that was...
Well, you added the green magic to it. No?
Eventually, but there was a good point in time when I didn't have it. We had done it here. Actually, that plant right there, that's been like a year and a half old or whatever. And his name is Stuart. We named him Stuart, but Mark never feeds Stuart. That's my shtick. Favorite food, sushi. Mm-hmm. And whatever delicious thing we've tasted. Oh, we're at 30 likes.
Oh, yay.
So I guess we need to tell people what we are doing for Halloween. What is our costume?
So we're going to have a matching costume, including with our dog, Hedu. So with Hedu, we got him a salmon sushi costume. So with that said...
Why so many dramatic pauses?
Well, you know, if you want to join in.
Oh, like me at? No, because this is really your idea. I just get to tag along this year because for the longest time, Mark and Hayley have done group costumes, and Mark is under this impression that I like to do my own thing.
No, he does.
No, I don't. It just so happened that it was more convenient for you and Hayley to coordinate when I wasn't living with you guys. So it was easier for you to just move forward with, we're going to be, well, I don't know about the skunks, which was 2 years ago. But when you were Sandra Bullock and he was in the astronaut uniform, I felt like I can't be another astronaut. So
you could be a planet. You could be our spaceship.
Well, I'm going to be Mother Earth.
You could be our
moon.
You could be the spaceship.
No. What are you trying to say?
And then when he was Splinter and I was a Ninja Turtle, it could be the other Ninja Turtle.
Well, I never got the invitation, so I never felt like that was part of like what I could be. And then again, when you were a Ninja Turtle, wasn't I like Miley Cyrus? So that year I just was on my own.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna do my own.
Yeah.
But so back to the question, Hayley is a salmon sushi, and then we're gonna make our own costume. So I'm gonna try and be like a soy sauce bottle, and then James is gonna be wasabi.
And we are filming a mukbang. And you guys can probably guess what we're going to eat for that mukbang in our outfit. Yeah. So that'll be exciting. Hopefully you guys are able to watch it. We'll probably release it on Sunday, which is this Sunday. So hopefully you guys check out the video, show us some love. Because I imagine many of you may have plans on the actual Halloween day. So that's why we're posting it a little bit earlier. So Seven Lex Fairy is mentioning all of the groups and artists that she likes. G-Dragon, Taeyong, Girls' Generation 21, Hyuna, Boa, EXO, Red Velvet, Big Bang, BTS, Psy, Wonder Girls, Monster, and many more. Wow. Those are quite a group.
All popular people.
Yeah. Please do a Budo fight with Lechon, Kowali, and Milkfish with Longanisa. I've been hearing a lot about this Milkfish.
Never heard of it.
You'll start hearing about it a lot.
Okay.
Brandon asks, have you decided what to make for Thanksgiving? Not even close.
Brandon, do you want to come over and cook for us?
Yeah, I think you're old enough to contribute a dish this year. What is on your bucket list? Like for life?
Before we die. Mine changes. Like I was like, I would love to skydive, scuba, but now you made me risk averse.
I didn't make you anything.
You made me risk averse, so now it's like I just want to cuddle. Stay home and cuddle.
That's not a bucket list item. That just sounds. Don't make me sound like I shelter you. Like you. This is the thing, and this is not a bad thing, but I just feel like when Mark wants to do something, it has to almost be like something that I would do too. And I'm not saying that you're not independent, but you just would prefer, like, if you skydive, I don't see yourself just deciding to go off and skydive.
No, you need
Like,
to
you,
come
I'd
with
have to
me.
do it with you. And there's a lot of things that he wants to do that freak me out, or I have had past experiences occur that make me very cautious about doing risky activities. So I feel bad because it's like he wants to go to Six Flags, and I'm like, nope. So I'm sure someone on here may enjoy like going to an amusement park with you instead.
Please let me know.
Let's see. Oh, Akrat, greetings from Indonesia. James Lee, you from where?
Oh, we're from, or you're from?
See, I get confused when that question gets asked.
Why?
Like, where is like my family from, or like where am I from? Because I'm from Southern California. That's how I would answer it.
And if we haven't answered your question, then
Let us know.
let us know.
But we haven't seen you in a while, Akrat. Your name is definitely one I remember. Pet Cemetery scared me so much. I've heard of that movie. I never watched it. There's a place in the valley called Toto's. It's a little event. They do Fridays to Sundays, I think, at night. Each barbecue stick is $1, and their barbecue in the back to heat them up.
Oh.
So, relative to like where some of our family lives, is that the valley? Is that considered the valley?
Is where like Sherman?
So where, like for instance, where your family lives, is that considered the valley?
I want to say so. Yes, like
Okay.
Ventura
Okay.
Boulevard, Sherman Oaks, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no, Northridge.
Yeah,
Sherman Oaks is more LA, like Northridge,
Oh.
Thousand Oaks. Yeah. On the way to Oxnard.
Anna said, please, with hands like Filipinos when they do Buddha fight. Mark is the Audrey Hepburn type, and James is Julia Roberts.
Please explain. I want to know.
Well,
I love Audrey Hepburn too, so I'm not offended. But
my
Julia Roberts is. Oh. Are you talking about Pretty Woman?
Yeah, what does she do in Pretty Woman?
She's a prostitute.
She wasn't a real prostitute though. But what did she do in that one? Every time I think of when you said Julia Roberts, I think of the scene where like he's about to give her the necklace and he goes like that, and then she goes ha ha ha, and she laughs. And then with Audrey Hepburn, I just think like you're more sophisticated about your eating, and I think the point is with Buddha fight, you just get in there, and you would be fine after you get over that threshold, anyways. It's kind of more for the experience, but food is great too and different from the typical barbecue we get here in America. Yeah.
What part of the valley?
Oh, you just look it up. The milkfish. You guys will love that.
I've never heard of monkfish. I know what that is.
Go to Seafood City and ask them where the marinated milkfish is. Eat that with white rice, soy sauce, and calamansi with some chili as a dip. You made me hungry.
We know what calamansi is.
They sell calamansi cooler at Trader Joe's. I think we're gonna pick it up next week for our next Trader Joe's haul. I combined Joe's and haul at the same time. Yes. What about Shark Tank diving? Maybe to go on Shark Tank, the TV show, but I don't know about Shark Tank diving. That's kind of scary. Anna says, you two are so amazing. Please do more videos together. We'll think about it. We have a lifetime to make videos. Samantha says, yes, exactly those cities. Addie said, for my birthday present, can y'all go live on Halloween? I don't know what we're doing for Halloween. Our gym is dressing up that day, so yeah, we don't know if we're gonna get to that or not. Walter says, I requested friends on Facebook. Think I need to check if I got a add friend notification.
And that's the last of the comments. So we caught up again.
Yeah, we're doing good, I think. You know, I feel like this live, for whatever reason, questions are coming pretty quickly. No?
Mm-hmm.
So Anna says James is so sexy and adorable, like in Pretty Woman, while Mark is Audrey wearing the black dress at breakfast at Tiffany's.
With my pearl necklace and cool, I don't know what brand sunglasses, Chanel, I don't know. Sunglasses, Chanel sunglasses.
What is your happiest memory?
But I could be sexy too. Maybe you're sexy because you're in a tank top right now.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Yeah, what is our happiest memory? Well, for me, it was recent. I think getting proposed to was very. I just couldn't believe it was happening, and then once it happened, I just was reeling in from the shock that it was happening. Yeah, so that definitely made me happy. Toto's is in Panorama. It's a city between Sherman Oaks and Northridge. It's closer to Sherman Oaks, though.
Okay, so that's close to my brother.
Vero! Do you know who Vero is?
Oh, Vero! Hola.
You need to join us for the next happy
you.
hour, Yadira and Brenda. Well, I feel like I have to say it in that tone.
Yeah.
They know what I'm talking about. We miss you too. Yeah, there's a good handful of people that I miss from.
There was definitely a golden age at that place of work.
Golden age. Julianne, hi, how are you?
Oh, Julie is on. Julianne.
Is Yadira here too? Because Brenda's on.
Oh, is that Brenda?
She said, "Ola, I'm here too, being a silent watcher also."
Then Yaldi is on too.
Yadi, are you there? Just FYI, we used to work with some of these people that we're shouting out right now.
Yeah.
What did Samantha say? I'm used to the Northridge area for many reasons. Do you know any Koreans there? Because literally all my Korean friends are from Northridge.
Really? I don't know anyone from
there.
Northridge. There are Filipino people in Northridge. Like Heather's from there.
Mm-hmm. What is your favorite crab? King crab or snow crab?
King crab.
King crab. Favorite mukbang? Like what like someone or the one we've done. Oh, and hi Mark. Have we said hello to Mark BLNC?
You have a cool name. You're very cool.
But I was gonna say it was the Mark with the C. Do you feel competitive when you meet someone with a Mark with the C?
No.
No.
I
You
still
embrace
like them because we have a still commonality. Linguistically, it sounds the same.
Let's see. Kim. Hey Kim, how are you?
You're not using your son's YouTube.
No, I think you're getting mixed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you're getting mixed up with the Kim actually had I think she left a comment on one of our videos about how to enjoy our food more in a mukbang. That's what I remember, if I remember correctly.
Oh, we love
Sea urchin.
uni.
Oh my god.
But
I want to get some this
But we
weekend.
also had bad ones, and those are really bad.
Yeah.
Like, it tastes metallic to me.
But the good ones are the good ones. Focus on the good.
Do you guys all know what the sea urchin meat is in a
Sea urchin meat?
like that part that we eat? Like what part of the sea urchin that is? I won't share it. Actually, it's not weird because it's the same concept as fruits. We eat. It's the same part of the fruit that it's the same part of a fruit that we humans eat. It's the same thing.
So I noticed this about you sometimes during mukbangs. You, I like it, but I also am wondering if you're cognizant of it. Like as we're eating, you talk about things that don't make it appetizing.
I just like to know interesting facts, and I
No,
want to share that with people.
no, I get that. It's just
Because to me personally, it doesn't bother me, but I have to remember that it might bother other people.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's all. What was the first mukbang video you've ever watched? Well, for some reason, it goes back to this one night. We were like hanging out in the kitchen, and Mark or someone Chromecasted that he's a skinny Korean man with glasses, and he eats like
Like a 70-year-old lobster. And
oh yeah, that was kind of sad and a little gross at the same time. I don't know, but there's just like massive amounts of food. Like he truly embraces the quantity for mukbangs. And I just remember watching him. I was like, oh my god, this is a lot of food.
And then it was you, and I think Eric and Christine was also here or something, and then everyone was just like glued to it.
Yeah, because it was just fascinating to see him just eat it like that. Cousin duties are calling right now. Gotta be a wing girl right now. Hey,
have fun
good
tonight.
luck.
What club?
Don't do what we would do.
Brandon went to Cooler Sushi.
Wait, isn't that where we took him?
Yeah, but I feel like Brendan, I'm just disappointed in the amount of food you now eat because it's not the same as before.
He's retired from the overeating days. Will you do live when you do seafood mukbang? That's tough because like I feel like we get a lot more legs like on the videos when we don't do live on mukbangs.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the reality of it. So it's hard for us to shift when, you know, I'm just thinking out loud like those seafood mukbangs aren't
I'll be back.
Okay. Aren't that affordable, so we have to be strategic on like how we present the food to you guys. I can still see you.
You want anything to drink?
What are you drinking?
A pear juice.
There's really nothing else to drink, huh?
There's a Sprite here.
Really? The small one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do one of those. We're waiting for the Boodle fight mukbang, and please eat it all, because some don't finish eating it. Now, see, is that something you would be able... That's a tall order. Would you be able to do that?
Oh, is it like a lot of food?
Yeah.
They don't give us like 2 people's worth of food?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
They give a lot of food. That's all I remember. Eat dessert. Yeah, I think it's getting too late for dessert. Actually, Mark would never say that, but...
Yeah, we have a couple of choices, but I think I'm more thirsty right now.
Oh. But no, not much rice. Which mainstream celebrity would you like to meet and why?
Don't eat too much rice. Oh, not much. Oh.
It's just a habit. Yeah, do you have it? You're not really into celebrities, right?
Yeah.
They don't do anything for you. Oh, sorry. I was just reading Kim's question. Have you ever tried snail or alligator?
Snail, escargot style.
Yeah,
and Asian style too.
Yeah, we've done both kind of snails. Never alligator though.
Right? Wait, Kim, remind us. Where are you from again? Florida? I know I said that.
Default guess.
Yeah.
You two are up late. I can't sleep. You two can keep me company. Yeah, we've actually been on for an hour and a half. Probably a little bit longer than we said we would. So we will keep you company as long as we can. And then once we wrap up, the video replay will be on. So you guys are more than welcome to rewatch that.
Yeah, we answered a lot of questions.
In the very wide range of questions today. Really enjoy it. Omaha, Nebraska. Oh. Adversity says, what is boodle fight? I'm not familiar with it. So it's actually boodle fight, not noodle fight. Noodle fight is when we get crazy and then we just throw noodles at each other. But I would say it's just Filipino food served on banana leaves or leaves, and you just eat with your hands, and it's a big feast. It's a very social food, I would imagine, because you eat it with a lot of people. You don't just eat it by yourself. But if you Google it, you'll see like a wide range of different foods on there. So there's usually lechon, which is like the crispy fried pork. We learned earlier that there's milkfish, probably longanisa, sausages, rice, just everything. Everything you would want. That just sounds fun.
Kim, have you tried Omaha steaks?
I was gonna ask that too.
Were you?
Because in California, we don't really ever hear much about Omaha, Nebraska until around Christmas time when Omaha Steaks really does that huge push. Around the holidays as a gift. Walter, we had so you tuned in for our Trader Joe's haul. We ate the fried rice that was in the bag, but to kind of make it a little bit more hearty, we added some mushrooms to it because it came with chicken. But I'm so glad we added the mushrooms because the chicken was there was probably 2 pieces in there that were really tiny, and then Mark also fried up some mandu, like dumplings. And that was it.
Yeah.
It was very fulfilling. And we've been doing good. Did we eat out on Sunday or no?
We did.
Where? Trader Joe's Sunday we ate out?
Yeah. Didn't we go to Chang?
Oh, that was Sunday, lunch. I was talking about dinner. Well, then we ate in 4 days this week. It's a vast improvement. I can already feel ourselves being more efficient with our...
More domesticated.
Yeah.
It's just kind of hard to cook with 2 people.
Well, so tomorrow we're going to be eating... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Tomorrow, are you bringing it for lunch? So Mark made this really good turkey chili cornbread dish that we had for dinner 2 days ago, and we're going to eat that for lunch tomorrow. I want to see you shop at an Asian market. I think many subscribers would like it. Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with Korean market, and you're very familiar with Vietnamese market, so we could do both.
Well, let's start off with Korean market.
Okay.
We don't go to Vietnamese market as much as Korean, though.
Yeah.
I would say, because I don't really cook Vietnamese food. I mean, there's the produce and the meat's all the same, but I can be the cameraman, and you could just you can be like Mang Chi. She did that in one of her videos.
But what would we...
Basically, it would be like me following you in the store, and then as you pick up things, you could be like, oh, this is a perilla leaf, also known as a sesame leaf. These make really good wraps, blah, blah. Like, you explain, I guess, what you're going to make when you grab stuff, but now it's starting to sound like a lot more work than just grocery shopping. It's already hard to go grocery shopping.
Maybe we could do a haul. We'll start off with a haul.
Yeah, start off with a haul before we start doing we show up there and we actually... But it might be interesting to do one of Costco.
Well, here's a sneak peek. This is at the Korean market. It's a Korean pear juice with crushed pear bits in it.
It's called Crunch Crunch Pear?
Yeah.
If there's one thing on earth you want, what would it be and why? I know.
Okay.
And I'm not running for Miss America or Miss Universe or anything, but I really wish that everyone had access to what they need, like basic needs, just being met.
Well,
to live comfortably.
It's interesting that you said that because I was gonna say something, but I stopped myself because I was like, that's the most cheesiest and lamest answer
What I
I
just
re-
said?
no, no, no.
Oh.
What I was thinking, but it's kind of very similar to your
What's
answer.
yours? World peace.
No, I mean just like no oppression.
Yeah.
Everyone live, being in peace and getting to enjoy life the way it should be, not in war or torture or being oppressed.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, that's way too cliche.
It's
So I
it
didn't want
is-
to. I stopped myself from saying it because I was like, well, I don't want to sound.
It is cliche, but it's something that I think we need. Just given everything that you like see, I think that's probably why I don't like watching the news in the morning, because it's just you're reminded about only the bad things that happen.
I was also gonna say, I can't wait for number 46, and I'll just leave it at that.
Can you?
What? We got frozen again, so we apologize.
We have to do a frozen pose. I don't know why we do that. It's sad when it freezes because everyone gets booted, and then I think they find their way back.
Adversity's sleeping now.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, we missed. You missed the comment right above.
Oh.
Laker. I was gonna say LaKersha won, but is it
LaKersha.
Lakers Ha won? Either way, new subby. What is that made you fall in love with each other? Loving your channel, by the way. Well, first of all, thank you for watching us. We really appreciate you being here. Wow, that's a good question.
It's the chemistry. I just felt very connected to you.
Okay, we didn't leave yet. Sorry. We got distracted. I checked a text message that my nephew sent. We were frozen, and then he screen capped it and sent it to me right now. So that was kind of embarrassing. That's why we got kicked off.
Brandon, you're so great.
But yeah, we didn't answer LaKersha's question.
Your sense of humor was good, and I just connected with you. I just enjoyed talking to you, and I couldn't wait to talk to you again the next day, like that type of feeling.
Are you being serious or not?
No, really.
Oh, you are? Because I'm looking at you and your face just, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Save it for your vows. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I had that same feeling. It was that excitement of just as soon as we weren't together, it was, the next question was like, when are we going to get to see each other again? So it kind of went back to like, when we communicated back then, it wasn't like through text message, it was like through AIM. So it was like, when did he sign on so that I could just chat with him right now? But for me, I was just really drawn to like how selfless you are, how caring you are.
Are you being serious?
I am being serious.
Yeah.
Well, what's the best gift you received from each other? Good night, Anna.
Walter. Oh, good night, Walter.
Oh, Walter, good night.
I'm sure you could find this in Japan, Anna. It tastes like the Asian pear, Korean pear.
Best gift? I'm not really good at giving gifts in general, I feel like.
Like, we like to give gifts to each other, but lately, we've been accepting like practical gifts for each other. So instead of buying a gift, it's like, let's go on a trip together, or let's buy bar stools for our house. Like,
let's experience something together.
yeah.
Like we went the dolphin watching.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't pricey, but I feel like that's something I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. And just getting getting to hear you be so like like hearing your excitement, just seeing it, that to me is like, what gift can I give you that would make you have that kind of reaction? I'm not gonna bring a giraffe here to have brunch with you. It wouldn't even fit in here. We don't have tall ceilings here. That's not gonna work. And you guys missed that part of the story, but earlier Mark had talked about wanting to go someplace where giraffes eat brunch with you. I'm probably not telling the story right, but that's the gist of it. That's why I'm bringing it up now. If you're like, still with us. Alrighty. Well, I think we're slowly approaching our 2-hour mark. How about you guys all say goodbye to us now so we know who's there. We really appreciate you guys watching us.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. A lot of great questions.
Yeah, a lot of good
Did we
questions.
learn anything about each other more than... I mean, I guess we just understand what the other person's answers are a little bit more.
It was scary that we were in sync with a lot of responses.
Do you think so?
Not scary, but it was interesting.
Yeah. Or yeah, even when the other person would answer a question, you would think like what they would say, and it was pretty much in line.
Mm-hmm.
I just know I need to put away my clothes, and there's clothes in the office up there. I'm thinking about like stuff that I need to do to be better. Oh, Ellie was here. Or just got here. Or has been a silent viewer, yeah. So yeah, we will see you guys
Halloween.
Sunday
before Halloween.
Sunday before Halloween, and then maybe on Halloween. And if not, happy birthday, Addie. And Brenda, we can learn much more about each other over some margaritas. We'll make sure we eat this time, though. I texted Yadira and Brenda. I was like, I'm so hungry. I'm so sorry.
Well, I was like, because like before Brenda, I was like, shouldn't we like grab a place where there's food and drinks? And James was like, no, they just wanted happy hour. But it turned out to be like happy hour times like 10 hours of not eating.
Yeah. I know. I'm so sorry. So we were walking home and we didn't make it because we were so like famished.
Yeah, we just ate anything we can at home.
Yeah. So we will plan better next time. Ooh, tequila. Oh, and Brenda, and I don't think Yadira is here, but Brenda and Yadira, you guys have very nice singing voices. I don't think we ever got sung to before. Did you hear them singing? It was in that video, the video that was on Facebook the other day.
Oh,
very lovely voices.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah. BL Meyer says, do this more. It was fun. Thank you both for sharing part of your life with us, YouTubers. Yeah, of course. We will share as long as you guys keep watching us. And there's 12 of you still watching us. And it's been almost 2 hours. It's like a telethon up in here. See you Sunday. Love you guys. Set the date. We'll set the date. Vero will bring the tequila. Everything will be good in this world. That's what we need. No worries, we stopped for food. What did you guys have? Probably Norm's because everything was closed at that time.
Alertos or maybe.
Yeah. Hey, Nesser.
Oh.
Ooh, Burger King.
Nesser, you probably need to do playback because we're about to sign off soon.
We're about to bazounce. We've been at this for 2 hours. I don't think when you guys join, it gives you any indication on how long the live has been going on, huh? I don't really get to watch other people live as much. The other thing is I don't think people go on live, or the people that I subscribe to don't really do live as much. So if you guys continue liking this, we will keep making these videos.
We really didn't have to resort to our questionnaire.
No.
You guys all had very good questions.
I think part of it was the way we framed the video might have already made people think, oh, we should ask questions. But all I wrote was get to know you. So I don't know if that made a difference. But I felt like there was a good stream of people throughout. Now we're just kind of talking in circles. So I think we're going to end it. So hopefully you guys all have a great Friday. a great weekend. And if we don't talk to you personally, if you
Happy
celebrate
Halloween.
if you celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween. If you don't, happy
Or
Tuesday,
Happy fall.
happy fall, happy autumn, happy anything. We don't want to offend anyone here. Buenas noches. Good night.